Howdy guys, how's it going? Well, look at us, bro. We are out here rocking it, Katniss Everdeen style, pimping and swagging. We got Damascus on the crossbow. I've had about 10 people request for me to do a crossbow setup video, but I didn't want to do one until I got this thing Damascus and I actually had a decent and respectable amount of time in using it, and I've definitely found a setup that I love and that I'm having a ton of fun using. Like, in the beginning, the crossbow was just a pain in the hind end, but after you get some attachments on it and actually get it set up to really just be functional and usable in game, it's very satisfying to get kills with. Now, before I start this, just a heads up in case you're expecting something different. I do run the standard bolts in this. I tried using the explosive tip, the tear gas, and the thermite tips, and they're all cool to use and fun, but like I found consistently I ended up with better KD, better performance using the standard arrows that come in this bad boy, standard bolts, you know, whatever you want to call them. But I mean, it's like with the explosives, you're guaranteed to kill if you hit them even in the legs, because with the regular bolts, if you hit somebody in the legs, you end up getting a hit marker a lot of times. But I was slamming one-shot kills all day, every day with this setup. So starting out, we are going to be throwing on the 28 strand cable, then scoot over and throw on the 200-pound arms, okay, the Thunder 200-pound arms. And this right here is about velocity, guys, because without these, you really have to lead your shots a lot more. So being able to have a direct line and get that bolt there ASAP makes a huge difference. And you'll find that after you go from not having it to having it set up just with those two attachments, you'll be slamming kills a lot more consistently. Then we're going to get down to underbarrel, throw on the F-Tac speed grip. The two vertical foregrips just really not necessary. I tried them both out for a couple games, but I found that having that little bit better ADS time along with the stock option we're going with at the bottom. Like with the crossbow, you really want to pre-aim all the time. Like you don't want to be trying to, you know, just for the lack of a better word, you know, quick scope people with this and just trying to beat people ADS time, because it's not going to happen. Like a lot of your kills, you're just going to end up losing those gunfights. But then finally, one of the other most important perks is sleight of hand, because even with that 200-pound arm and 28 cable, you're able to sleight of hand to pull that thing back, reload your bolt pretty gosh darn fast, all facts considered. And I mean, you know, as long as you factor in that you're actually playing with the crossbow and you don't try to get in there and just run this thing like a sub or something, you shouldn't have any issues with being able to back up, reload a bolt, and get back in the gunfight. But that right there is how this bad boy looks. Some of you guys might be interested in throwing on an optic. If you do, then feel free to trade out that underbarrel thing, because I feel like the stock's definitely a necessity in comparison to the underbarrel attachment. But I love and much prefer having the iron sights that are on this crossbow, because I tried optics, especially when I was working on the long shot kills, and I found that it was a lot easier for me to get long shot kills with the iron sights on this bad boy. So that's why I'm keeping with that. Now for a full class rundown before we hop in a match, got the crossbow set up I just showed you guys. I still got the M19 fast ADS thing on this, but we're not really going to screw with that any in game unless we just have to or muscle memory kicks in. Perks, we got EOD hardline and tune up. For lethal, we got a frag grenade, and for tactical, we got a stun grenade. Okay, so there is currently no shoot house or shipment playlist. I'm just going to hop into a match of hardpoint on here. Hopefully the game ain't started too deep. Okay, sweet, just has started. This right here is going to be, I guess, a pretty decent map to kind of showcase the crossbow, because there's a lot of long range engagements on this. And this was a map that I loved getting whenever I was actually having to get the long shots for this thing. Now, I'm going to be taking, I've got a bunch of video requests from you guys that I'm going to be working on very soon, but the list is relatively long in comparison to, look at that, bro. Look how quick that thing gets there, dude. This thing is just so satisfying to get kills with, and it's just like, I think a part of the problem is just how big of a pain it is to use whenever you first unlock it, whenever it's just got, you know, no attachments, or you just get some of those first few standards. Now the good thing is, it's just like the 200-pound arms, they make the biggest difference, and it's among some of the first few things you unlock. But now, don't be expecting to hop into a match and, you know, drop extremely killer games with this thing. Like, right now, I mean, I got pretty decent with it because I used it straight through consecutively, and I mean, I'm still kind of, I guess, adjusted, warmed up with it. I guess you could say, like, this is my first match on today because I've been working on getting a big old bonfire together for tonight, so that's what I'm going to be doing, you know, rock and rolling with tonight. So that's why I'm sorry. I've been trying to keep up the 2 videos a day thing, but I've been waiting on God dang, I'm choked it. Okay, okay, that would have been a good time to switch out the old pistole and slam that man. But I've been working, I just got my cables today so that I can do in-game chat stuff tomorrow. It's probably going to take me a good 30 minutes to an hour to really, you know, adjust my setup and get the new cables and new audio settings situated to, you know, to where it's actually usable and I can get it to where I like it and, you know, just make sure that I'm familiar with it so I don't lose any good content through not having my equipment set up properly. Boop, boop. Oh my god, dude, it's so nice. Like, if any of you guys have, like, scoffed at the idea of using the crossbow because you've had a negative experience with it, rather it's from, you know, getting it in gunfight, which I know a lot of the gunfight setups are pretty... not like they're just not that good, really. Like, in all honesty, they're pretty trash. Where am I getting shot from, bro? I've only played this map like grand total 4 times before this, mainly in headquarters, so I'm not quite sure how to handle the spawn situation on this. And I've also got a new audio cable that's coming into my headset, and I haven't got the volume adjusted with that, so like using my headset to actually hear people's footsteps is kind of out of the question right now, especially since I'm talking over myself regardless. I'm waiting for these guys to push out. Dang, bro, my flick is off. Like, me, I'm a big flicker, so, like, I like to aim and then, like, flick on people with this thing. It's just a weird, personal, quirky usage that I have. Like, you're much better off to not do that and get good with actually just getting straight on, you know, target acquisition on people. But, like I said, it's more or less a habit. Now, the other benefit to having the bolts, as you just seen right there, is you can pick them up. So, in essence, you have unlimited ammo. Then again, you know, you have to actually go pick them up. But by the time a game's halfway through, especially a game that tends to last longer, like Hardpoint or Headquarters, you're going to be, you know, you're going to be crossing over some of the same paths where you shot people or, you know, whatever. And look at that, dude. We just shot that guy right in the ear. That guy slid right underneath. He don't know we're here, though. Oh, don't matter. Team done went and picked him off. Now, I recommend not challenging people on head camps because your odds are not good. Like, right there, that guy had a lot of his upper body exposed, but a lot of times you'll end up just short of people whenever you're trying to pop them in the head, you know, if they're mounted up or something. So just word of reference there, if you're working, especially if you're working on getting your 3 kills without dying and stuff, don't challenge those. Just back up. You know, it ain't worth losing out on a good one right there. Dude, them bolts get there so fast with this though. It's so nice, so nice. I mean, look at us, bro. 8. What are we going? 8 and 4, 2.0 KD with the crossbow. Like, you can't beat that, because I know a lot of you guys probably think the crossbow's trash, and I mean, I'm really not even that good with it, so like, I don't want you to think that, you know, this is even really a skill thing, because I just have started using it. I mean, I got my time in getting into Damascus and stuff, so I mean, you know, I am kindly warmed up with it, but not enough to warrant, you know, me being anywhere better than average with this thing. Please peek it. That was a horrible. I just choked that shot bad. That guy knows we're here, though. Surprised nobody's coming around the alley. I seen a shadow, and there's a lag spike straight out of a textbook. And I got nothing for that, did I? Let's see. Okay, no, okay. Go back down. 2.0 KD is kind of getting squished into the mud right now, but you know what? We can always... Well, hello, Jesus spawns. What is happening, Captain? Okay, God, I just took a shot at my teammate. God dang, Bubba hopped down. Okay, deep breath, get back into the action. I know one thing's for sure. Like, if you do go with the optic, I wouldn't go for anything other than a reflex sight. Like, the people that rock the scope on this thing, I really have no clue what they're doing and why they like having the actual zoom. Okay, I just can't win for losing right now walking out on these pussies. They just chilling, but, yeah, the optics with zoom on them, I can't use them with this thing. I tried like 3 matches using an optic that had magnification on it, just wasn't happening. Please hop up again. You know what? Screw that. I'm gonna do this right here. I'm gonna throw that nade down. I'm gonna see if our teammates push in. I'm just gonna dip from him. Okay, well, you know, I'm slowed up on things at the moment, and I don't know what to say. Like, I had a nice hot start. Normally it's the other way around. Start off a little slow, warm up towards the end. But you know, we still got plenty of time to even take that top spot right there if we can just move around the map properly and not get in any, you know, really unfortunate situations. Why am I losing these gunfights right now? We're gonna apparently we're not gonna do anything. I'm gonna throw that nade right there, give me an opportunity to reload. Throw a new bolt in, see if we can, I'm gonna see if I can actually no. I'm gonna let that teammate push out. God dang it, teammates. Just screw me over here. I mean, like, what else do you want to do to me? Boom, there we go. Okay, I just got to get that momentum back, bro. If I can get the momentum back, then we'll be good. And I think my lag right now, because I'm pulling the trigger, and it seems like the bolt's actually leaving my, my bow, but it's not registering quite quick enough, so I don't know if that's, what the deal with that is, but it, you know, like I said, it is what it is. Let's see if we can get some of these guys coming out of mid. Perfect. I think I got that guy like in the elbow or something, but if it gives me the one shot, then I will gladly take it. Let's mount up. Mountain kills was actually pretty easy for this. I was surprised at how easy the mount kills was, because it does stable you, make you quite a bit more stable. Please push. Please push. That VTOL's gonna drop a bomb right on my head. Okay, he got it. Listen, I hadn't planned on using the pistol at all, but it is like, it's something where if you want to use this as like a primary weapon and you're not just working on camos, then I would highly recommend. Yeah, I need to do this too while I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna go down here and throw on cold-blooded, where they make it you can change your perks in game, dude. That's just so OP, because anytime somebody gets a VTOL, all you gotta do is throw on cold-blooded, and you ain't gotta worry about the VTOL no more, you know what I'm saying? So where's this guy chilling at in here? Like I said, I don't know the layouts of these spots good enough to like be pre-aimed. See, I'm just getting shot from all directions. Are we still even at least? Okay, yeah, we're even. So not the kind of numbers that we wanted, but you know, then again, like I said, it is the crossbow, so you kind of got to work with what you got here. We'll see if we can get a little bit of some longer range shots right here by mounting up on this storage container and get these guys as they push into that hard point from over at spawn. Because I mean, you know, this is something you don't. I mean, I'm playing on the bit of a more of aggressive end with this crossbow the way it is, and they just spawning behind me, bro. You just can't win for losing with these kids, like you really can't. I get a sip of the old agua, get the old pipes nice and moist before we push back in this gunfight. I really want to pick this up though. I mean, on maps that are smaller, like this is the longer range map for this crossbow, like in all reality. Not that it's not capable of doing it, but like if you're new to it and you're just starting working on it, especially if you don't have these exact attachments, I wouldn't recommend playing a map with this, with the majority of it being long shots. I would recommend like the standard like TDM maps and stuff. Okay, this guy is going to throw a knife, my friend. There we go. Finish it out. Didn't even have extended mags on. We made it hat and captain. Like I hate that we're only going to be finishing this game out in like the low teens of kills, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that. But that's still 12 crispy kills with the crossbow. And now this video is up for all you guys that had requested it and wanted it, and for any of you guys that are working on camos that need a good solid class setup. So you guys, as always, I appreciate taking time to watch the video. Be sure to check the links in the description. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share with your friends. And keep the video requests coming, because I'm making note of them, but it could potentially be a week or two before that video request gets fulfilled, simply because I'm working on some other projects and things and stuff. And yeah, that's just, you know, a little update there. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and until the next one, adios.